Welcome to Virtual Realms. I am Ranger 1. And yes, we're on a mission. We must stop the Lions of Nequiel from blowing up this refinery. Yeah, I don't do too many PvE missions on this channel, but I'm going to try and incorporate a few here and there. This footage was actually on my hard drive for quite some time. It's from back, in early access, and I'd never gotten around to showing it to you. I thought it was a good little mission, and I think we'll follow up with a little brief PvP mission also. Not because the PvP mission is any type of spectacular gameplay, but it's just really pretty. Now, as with running almost any tank destroyer in armored warfare, the key to the whole thing here is staying calm, staying in control, not rushing forward. My counterpart in the Zhalo-S that ran forward you saw blow up just a moment ago. He did not stay calm. He died. But I'm not going to make that mistake. We're going to move forward. We've got two excellent scouts in this match, two XM800Ts. They are outstanding. And the fourth living counterpart to this team is an M109 artillery piece. He's going to be depending heavily on the scouts as well. These two fellows do a great job in this match and make my life in this tank destroyer extremely easy. Now, he just took a hit because he popped out in front to get shots in on this guy around the corner. I'll help him finish him off. We've got looks like two tank destroyers around the corner. I'm going to have to deal with them if the scouts don't. I don't want anyone behind me. I'm kind of trying to go to the left and sweep the map in a clockwise fashion. I don't have any shots on those two up ahead yet. So we're going to back up and see if we can help our little buddies clear out our back door. If I remember correctly, this is the first time I'd run this mission. And I don't do a lot of PvE, so that's not unusual. Oh, here we go. Yep, down he goes. Now, I thought this little guy had a friend, but I don't see him. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my attention to the fellows up front, but I don't have a shot from here. I'm going to have to reposition. Well, my two scouts seem to think, yep, they're right. There's another AMX 10P90 back there, lurking behind me. But they're hot on his trail, and they'll take care of it for me shortly, I have no doubt. Meanwhile, I'm going to inch forward, trying to stick to cover. This Zhalo-S is a big target, and I can't afford to give even these AI a free shot. Let's see, there we go. I thought that might deflect. Nope, got him square both times. And I know there's someone else up there with him. Yep, I can barely see his turret. Another AMX 10P Pack 90. They're kind of dangerous little vehicles. He moves to the right, and an M60 gets in the way. And I do not penetrate the turret of the M60 either time. And that's not surprising. It's pretty heavily armored. Alright, we'll pull back. We got a better shot. I heard him, and then the artillery piece finishes him off. That's okay. He seems to be pulling his weight this match. I'm alright with that. That artillery piece is too far away to get a bead on. As a matter of fact, everything is. I'm going to have to move forward again. Always something I have to undertake cautiously in this vehicle. There's a little rise that's working in my favor, though. Well, I'm not going to say that. That rise means that to get a shot, I am going to have to expose more of myself than I would like. And that's a risky proposition in this vehicle. But it has a fairly hefty health pool, so if we have to eat a shot or two, so be it. Move forward. I think I can get a shot from here. I've been spotted. Ooh, right in the turret ring. That took him out. Now, I don't remember ever hearing that message before. We're being lased. I don't like that, and that probably means there's a missile trying to get a lock on me. So I'm going to move quickly. I'm not spotted anymore. I'm going to get down off this ridge and across the tracks. Behind this wall looks good. There's a swing fire over there. That is probably who was getting ready to fire a missile at me, but he's on the move. And that means he can't shoot, but I can. Now, normally I would hang back in a tank destroyer and cover the base, but nobody else was offering to go in. Oh, here we go. BMD-2. And finally a scout has nipped in there, but I'll go in as well, and we'll hurry up this base capture. I know we've got eyes on us. They're bound to be coming probably from somewhere ahead or to the left, so we'll get the bulk of this refinery between us and them. There they are. Can I get a shot through the girders? No, unfortunately. We'll move forward. We've got some cover now from the swing fire hull. Massive damage. And he goes down out of my line of sight. I'm spotted again, but our scouts are picking him off. Do massive damage to him, and again the scouts pick him off. They are... I was concerned earlier in this mission, ouch, that I was stealing the scouts' kills. I was pegging a lot of them right after the scouts had done substantial damage, but the scales are certainly balanced now, and I think it ended up working out fairly even in the end. Let's see how we did. Well, that ended up pretty well. Even our Zhalo that moved forward at the beginning of the match did okay. Before he went down, he took 2 of them with him. That's one of the good things about these fast wheeled tank destroyers in armored warfare. They can keep up with the scouts pretty well. And now a little PvP on one of my favorite maps in armored warfare, or any game of this nature for that matter. This little island map is just gorgeous. They have done it so well. And the gameplay on it is intricate. You have to think about where you're going and why you're going there, and I kind of like that. Now, with a tank destroyer, I like to head toward the smaller islands over here to the edge. And I know a lot of people do, but, well, they're just so darn well situated to get out there and cover this whole side of the island. And I've rarely been in a match where a push didn't come around this side at one point in time or another. Unfortunately, in these tank destroyers, you can get back to the main island fairly quickly and move up the various access roads that you can get to support your team more directly if you need to do that. Or if the enemy team decides to swing to the far side of the island and enforce instead. One thing I have always wondered about this map, and I'll freely admit I haven't done any research on the subject, I've always wondered what these little raised towers are at the edge of the water. Are they installations for housing sensors, radar, communications equipment, that sort of thing? They don't look like they've been used in a long time. Of course, maybe that's just standard corrosion buildup from the salt water, but I don't know. There's got to be a story here, a reason why they're there, and I just don't know what it is. So if you know why those towers are there and what their purpose is, let me know in the comments below. Swinging around to this side is not without risk, however. You've got to cross these open stretches of water. Ooh, oh, recon vehicle. Oh, he died quick. That was a double punch. I didn't get the kill for that, though. That's unfortunate. So I have to be a little cautious if I'm going to move across to that next landmass, and I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to. I think I may have targets show up right in front of me here momentarily. These markers are a little deceptive. Sometimes it looks like it's right there, and it's actually on the other side of a ridge. It pays to keep one eye on the minimap, but to be quite honest, that hurts my eyes, so I don't do it as often as I should. Alright, he moved across. Come on back. Give me a shot. There we go. Where are you at? T-64. Okay, we put one round into him. If you'll come back again. Oh, I know you want to. There we go. Good hit. Stay there. Smile for the camera. And down he goes. Well, that worked out rather nicely, and he was a major player. Another T-62. And I rush my shot and glance off his turret, and now he's pulled back under cover. At least for the moment. There's a ridge right there that makes this a little problematic. Wise players take advantage of that. They know that Snipers can be out here in these little tiny islands at the fringe of the map, but usually in the heat of the battle, they'll forget at some point in time or another. I thought he might poke up above it far enough for me to get in a good shot, but, well, the shot was on target, but he still had a little cover between me and him. I'm going to move forward and see if I can get an angle on him from the other side of this rock. We've got a Scorpion way over there to the left that's doing the same thing that I'm doing, and that works fairly well. He'll cover anything coming around from that side of the island, and I've got this side. Somebody got a good hit on him. That looked like a... was that a missile hit? I didn't see it clearly enough. I'm at an awkward angle here, though. I need him to stick his nose out. Oh, he's exposed right there. I got his track, but it didn't stop him. And he's looking in this direction. He got finished off, though, before he could spot me or send any shots in my general direction. I think we're going to have to move a little closer. And that needs to be done in moderation. Every inch that I move toward the enemy team puts me closer to their view range. And I don't have a whole lot of cover out here. Slowly we go, step by step. Oh, there's a Zhalo up there. He looks like he's wanting to stick his nose around the corner. Let's keep an eye on him. Come on, you know you want to do it. Almost. Oh, that Scorpion is nailing him. He's spooking him and driving him back under cover, at least from me. I can't complain. The Scorpion's doing pretty well. He didn't get a final shot on the Zhalo, but he managed to take out the T-62 that was up there with him. Pretty well done. Alright, I've been spotted now, and this is a dangerous position to be in, but that ridge is giving me shelter, just like it's giving him shelter. Unfortunately, he can pop over the ridge whenever he wants, so we're going to inch back a little bit here. It's at about this time I realized the match is just about over, so I decide to go for it. He breaks cover at the same moment. I'm slowed down out here in the middle of the water. I get in a good shot, but he nails me. I'll hit him again, and I'm just about to finish him off when that happens. I was robbed. If it had been just a second later, I would have gotten that final kill. Well, it's not really the final kill of the match. There's another Zhalo out there, but he's back at the base, and he's AFK. So that's going to wind up this match. So not a spectacular match, but I thought it was tactically sound and set in a spectacularly beautiful location. I may have only gotten a couple of kills, but I did good on spotting and spotting damage, and a couple of assists are thrown in as well. So, well, what do you think? Is this your favorite map in Armored Warfare? Or do you prefer something a little snowier and icier, or perhaps a desert locale? Let me know, and until I see you again, good hunting. Thanks for watching. I hope you were entertained. If you liked the video, please remember to subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you. And I'll see you next time.